At the onset of Lou Gehrig's disease, or ALS, the symptoms may be so slight that they're frequently overlooked. And now a spokeswoman for some Hollywood celebrities has been diagnosed with the disease.
In tonight's Health Smart, Liberty Chan has this woman's personal story to raise awareness about the illness.
ALS, or Lou Gehrig's disease, affects 30,000 people in the U.S. 5,000 new cases are diagnosed each year. Well, one local woman who was recently diagnosed lost her ability to speak, but she hasn't lost her voice or her spirit. From Reese Witherspoon to Renee Zellweger and Leonardo DiCaprio, publicist to the stars Nancy Ryder spent more than 30 years answering questions about her A-list clients. But now she's answering questions about herself.
Yes, feel fine, no pain ever.
Writing on an electronic board, Nancy tells me she's not in pain, but she can no longer speak. She also uses these laminated index cards with useful phrases to help her communicate.
Nancy's problems are pretty much entirely in her tongue and her voice.
The 62-year-old lost her voice last year after she was diagnosed with ALS.
ALS is a motor neuron disease, a neurodegenerative disease like Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease. So what that means is that one set of neurons in the brain and the spinal cord starts to degenerate or die.
As the degenerative disease takes over the body, most patients with advanced ALS lose the ability to speak, walk, and breathe. But doctors say Nancy's case is unique. I've had an interesting life.
So arms and legs physically, breathing, everything else is great. That's why hers is a very unique type of ALS. To be localized just to that one spot is very unusual.
While clinicians are there to help, there is currently no cure for ALS. Life expectancy is 2 to 5 years from the time of diagnosis, but Belo says there are exceptions to the rule.
At the age of 21, I was told I had an incurable disabling disease.
Most people talk, of course, about Stephen Hawking when they discuss that. He's unique in that he's survived a long time with advanced ALS and that he's fully dependent, he can't move very well, his communication is limited, yet he's survived 50 years.
We're going to fight this illness together.
Actor Eddie Redmayne won an Oscar in February for playing the famous physicist. During his Oscar speech, the actor dedicated the award to people like Nancy.
Yep, I would say that's the most important thing they can do.
And that can only help in the effort to find a cure.
When you look back at the history of medicine, this has happened before. There are diseases that we thought could not possibly be treated that are now curable or at least treatable.
What are you going to do with the rest of your life? Raise awareness for ALS and be happy. It's beautiful.
Nancy, we hear you loud and clear. While there is no cure for ALS, Dr. Belo and other researchers at Cedars-Sinai in Los Angeles are making advances in gene therapy and stem cell treatments. For Health Smart, I'm Liberty Chan, KTLA 5 News.
She has the heart of a champion.